Undoubtedly, if you've played Hollow Knight, you've noticed one certain interesting NPC. Nope, it's not the one you're thinking of. I'm talking about the Stag. Now, he's the first entry on this list, and before I move on, a quick disclaimer is that all of this is my personal opinion. All of these NPCs are my personal choices for this list. And please, if you have any interesting NPCs from games that are not mentioned on this list, do let me know in the comment section. So let's begin. Now, the reason my first entry on this list is the Stag from Hollow Knight is because of his tragic story, and most importantly, because everything he does because that's his life. Everything he does because that's just what he does. That's what his job used to be in the past before everything fell to ruins. And now he's really happy to be doing this once again. And when you get to the secret room, minor spoiler here, but so many of his friends' stags are dead. So now he continues to live, and he continues to help as much as he can because that's his job and he loves his job. There's just something very, very humble about this character. He's large, he's quite imposing, but he's also got the sense of duty, and he likes his duty, and that's very important because you have to like your job. Otherwise, you know. The number 2 NPC on this list is the Bloody Baron from Witcher 3, and I believe many of you will have guessed that the Bloody Baron is on this list because he's on many lists of good NPC designs. Without trying to give that many spoilers, the Baron just feels like a real person. He feels like, at first, you're trying to investigate what happened to his family, but then you start finding out that he omitted certain things from the story, and you start to learn that he had a part in all of this, and just his whole story. It's a fantasy world, it's a supernatural world, but his story is so much rooted in reality. His story can be applied to any real life family, basically, but what happened to the Bloody Baron was integrated so well into The Witcher 3. I wish I could give more details, but I'm trying not to spoil his story. Do play Witcher 3 and do make his storyline because it's pretty damn nice. My number 3 NPC on this list, her name is Chun, and she is from the Soma game. Soma is one of my all-time favorite games, and it's not really a first-person horror game, but it's a first-person psychological horror game, which makes everything so much good. It makes you question the nature of life itself, the nature of humanity, what it means to be human, what it means to be you. And the reason I like Chun in Soma is because she makes you think she is trustworthy and then slightly betrays that. Notice that she never really lies to you. From what I remember, she does not lie to you, she tells you the truth. She kind of acts like a mediator between you and your feelings. She tries to help you get along with your condition in the game, but she doesn't tell you right up what's going on. She always kind of assumes you know what's going on, you know what's gonna happen, but then the main character is kind of surprised by the things that happen. She is not, because it's her way of teaching you about this world. She betrays your trust, but then she regains it, and betrays your trust again, and regains your trust again. And that's what makes her special in this game. That's what makes her a good NPC. You don't even know her. Your dialogue with her is an emotional roller coaster, and it's not for the drama, it's for the drama inside your heart, because not only is the game psychologically horror, the dialogue is also pretty damn psychological. Makes you think. And my 4th and last entry on this list, before I get to it, please do consider liking this video if you've enjoyed the video so far, and if you like my content and want to see more content like this, please do subscribe to my channel. If you want to talk, I'm always on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, message me, comment in the comment section, let me know what you think. So 4. It's the doll from Bloodborne. The doll from Bloodborne is a character that loves the player. Why does she love the player? It's because that's what she was made for. She was made to help the hunters in the dream in Bloodborne. She was created by Gehrman, and her purpose there is to make you feel welcome, to make you feel at home. But the trick is that she's not a real person. She's a doll, so everything she would feel for you, the fact that she would be maybe a motherly character, maybe a girlfriend-ish character, a waifu, that's all an illusion. That's not real. That's all in a dream. She takes care of you, or she gives you the illusion that she takes care of you, and I think that is really powerful. That really shows how much an illusion can contribute to the player's feelings. And not only is the video game an illusion, but the character in the video game is also an illusion. So it's an illusion inside an illusion, yet it still makes you feel that certain calm. You know, the nightmare in Bloodborne, it can be really tough. But like in Dark Souls, like the shrine, you do feel at home with the doll. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's true. It helps the atmosphere. It helps ease the atmosphere. Her dialogue, her presence, everything about her. It's weird, but take it as you will. I had 2 honorable mentions for this list, and those were Kel'Thuzad from Hearthstone? That might not sound right, but what I liked about him is that he was a really serious character in the Warcraft franchise, and then he was put into Hearthstone and he became a real comical character in the Naxxramas Hearthstone adventure. A bit of food for thought. Also, who could forget Claptrap from Borderlands 2 and 3? He's comical, he's always there for you. He's overall just a badass character, I think. But he could not make it on the real list because those were my 4 best NPCs that I could find in games that I've played. And again, if you have any interesting NPCs that I have not talked about, do let me know in the comment section. Until then, I wish you happy development.